Hello friends, James Stevenson here with today's episode of Who's Hitting Hard on Tesla Today? It is a twofer episode. You're getting Dunkin on Munkin episode, and you're getting one for another hater named Anthony Pesec. Right, Loki? You remember this guy? Might pan the camera down some here so Loki stays in the shot. And we'll pivot to my shared desktop screen so I can show you what we're talking about. Maybe I can zoom in here one more time. Yeah, it's a little bit better. From my post, well, it's been a year and a half since these Tesla haters publicly shared their genius pair trade advice. Long Toyota, long Disney, short Tesla. Let's see how they're doing. With my receipts here alongside two charts. You're probably accustomed to seeing one of these that only has one chart on it, and that one chart being Tesla. I compressed that over here onto the right side. This is the Tesla chart. And on the other side, I've got Toyota. I didn't bother putting Disney on here. Their stock decline has been less noticeable than this one, so I just left it as Toyota. That's also the one being talked about more in these two tweets at the top from Motorhead Brad Munchen, fake name. Toyota is also the biggest investor in solid-state battery tech. If you missed it, Toyota has announced that they've once again pushed back their date for when they'll have solid-state batteries. So every couple of years, they push it another 5 years. They were supposed to have had solid-state battery tech already by now, according to announcements they made 5 or 6 years ago. And then this year, they pushed it to 2030 and said, by 2030, we'll definitely have the solid-state batteries figured out by then, and they'll definitely be better than any EV you can buy today. So don't buy an EV, is what Toyota is telling you. Buy one of our hybrids or buy a regular gas car. Wait to buy a 100% EV until we can sell you one that has solid state batteries in them because they're going to be that much better. And this dummy fell for it. Hence my long in Toyota versus short in Tesla. Well, what's happened with Toyota since then? They're down. They fell precipitously right away after he said this. What's the other one? Agree, but doing Toyota long, Tesla short is actually better. No dilution on your long. Plus, hybrids are killing EVs, is what he thought. Shorting Tesla from here on May 7th of 2024, year and a half ago, you can see Tesla stock has more than doubled in value since then, almost a triple in value since then. What's this other one? This has been a monster trade for my firm. Long Disney, short Tesla equals 26% returns in 1 year. You're about to see some math on what's happened since then. With his cute little nickname for me here, saying, I won't like this. Anthony Pesec knew what he was referencing because he replied, tagging me. Long the woke and short the religion. James won't like that at all, but it looks like a killer trade to me. So these two agreed. Yeah, that's a great pair trade. And let's go see how they're doing. So since April 22nd, 2024, the pair trade of going long Toyota, short Tesla has performed poorly, resulting in a net return of approximately negative 208%. As of the most recent close on November 25th, 2025, this breaks down as follows. Toyota declined 13%. Tesla has risen 195.25%. The substantial gain in Tesla has led to heavy losses on the short side, overwhelming the relatively minor loss on the long TM position. Overall, what had been a winning trade in the period leading up to the screenshot has reversed dramatically in the subsequent period. And then here's the one for Disney. Same format, same directional takeaway. Tesla is the really big, impactful part. Disney has been down by about 8% over that time period. So you would only have lost 203% of your money. A lot of people think you can only lose 100% of your investment, and that's true if you're investing long. But if you're shorting a stock, there is no limit to how much you can lose. If the stock just keeps going up, you just keep losing more and more and more. That's what good naked shorting is. A lot of times these guys aren't doing that. They're buying puts, and they're losing only 100% of that when it expires worthless, because you can't lose more than 100% when you buy a put. And what else do we have here? Well, yeah, when I say Tesla Q members are the worst investors in the world, I'm not exaggerating by much. With a smoke clause has struck again with a little Santa hat here that AI has added to my profile pic. All right. With that, I will check out this week's video. Anthony Pesec has been hating hard on Tesla just about every day, and that's who's hating hard on Tesla today. Those two, Anthony Pesec and Brad Munchen. I had to drop that one on him. I forget where. Who cares? On one of his recent posts. And with that, I will remind you to like the video if you like the video. Make sure you are subscribed. Interact with this post. That will help the algorithm recommend this post to other people like you who might also like it and enjoy it as much as you have. Thank you to everybody who supports me. I appreciate each and every one of you, especially my executive producers, Kathy Kitchler and Rebellionaire.com, and I'll see you in the next one.